Hello everyone. This is Wednesday and we're going to be working with UV resin because Craftors sent me their new colored UV resin. One is colored and one is pearlescent, and we're going to just try them out, and I'll show you what the boxes look like, and we'll go from there. So if you enjoy a new UV resin product, then just stick around. Okay. I'm going to pop it up on there. I think we're good to go. This is what the boxes look like. I have not opened them yet. They came in the mail today. I was down here working in my garage, and I had my garage doors open because it was like 75 degrees. It is now about 55 degrees. It has been storming all day long. We have a cold front coming in, and they're calling for snow here this weekend, which is the, okay, let's not even go there. So I've turned my heater back on down here, and no more open days for a while. But anyway, the UPS man brought this in to me, and I opened up the box, but I didn't open up these boxes. So that's what determined what we were going to do tonight. So let me just get started. This is the color type. I don't know what the difference is. So this says 12 colors. Oh, wow. Okay. Oh, it comes with the resin tape. That is cool. Okay. Oh, and it comes with a bunch of finger cots, which if you didn't want to wear gloves, if you weren't messy like me, and if you didn't have fat fingers like me, and finger cots work for you, that would be really cool. You know, Crafter, if I can make a suggestion, I don't think they even pay any attention to me, but if you're hearing this, and I don't know, maybe you already have, but it would be awesome for a beginner for you to do a kit with a little bit, a little UV light, because you've got everything else. You've got the finger cots, you've got the resin tape, and you've got the resin. So if you furnish just like a little UV lamp to go in with your kit, I think that would be cool. And call it a beginner's kit. Okay, here's all the tops. I'm putting them over to the side. I think you can still see this because I've got it fanned out. I've got the camera fanned out as wide as it will go. And we've got mint green. Ooh, okay. I like the fact that it's mint green. Gray. Oh, gray. Okay. You got to have a gray, I guess. Purple. But see, with gray is an obsolete color for them to include, in my opinion, because if you've got black and white, you can make your gray. So, Crafter, again, just a suggestion. Do away with the gray and put a really cool color in here. Okay. Purple. Orange. Pink. White. Dark blue. I hope there's a light blue. Yellow. Red. Again, you can red and white, you can make pink. So, violet. Blue, and black. No brown. See, I would have rather had a brown, which, yes, I can make red and green. I can make brown, but the only green is a mint green. There's no deep green. So, you know, gray, if you wanted to take the gray and the pink away and put a brown and a deeper green, that would be the perfect kit. In my eyes, anyway. Okay. It comes with an instruction. It says fast curing, bubble free, yellow resistant. We'll see if it's bubble free. We will test that theory out. Okay. Solid color. Glossy solid finish. Main highlight, rich opaque color. Oh, it's opaque. Cure time, 3 to 5 minutes. We will test that out. It's a medium fluidity. Fluidity? I don't know. And this is the solid color. This is the color we're on. It's ideal for solid tone charms and jewelry bases. Okay. Apply tape. Fill slowly. Cure 2 to 3 minutes. We don't have to flip because we are using a double-sided UV lamp. With silicone molds, it says fill the mold. You fill the mold. Okay, well, we're going to get a silicone mold, and we're going to see in one... I'm going by what they say, okay? So we're going to fill that whole thing up because that's what it said, fill the mold. So I have a mold. Let me go get it. I have that mold. Yes, I still call this the... Oh, goodness, I cannot remember his last name. Oh, that's horrible, isn't it? I don't watch anybody on YouTube anymore. And so the names... Just, with resin and stuff. I just don't watch them. Now, I do watch a couple of people with, that do thrift flips. And I don't really watch them a whole lot either, but oh, poo. Daniel, he'll come to me. Daniel Cooper. Yes, when I see molds like this, I call it the Daniel Cooper mold because he always uses this type of mold. Okay. I'll show you what the finger cuts do to me. See, it cuts. I can tell you right now, it would have I would have a dent there. They're for the itsy bitsy teeny weeny skinny fingered people, not me. Now I will use these to put on, they don't go to waste. I will use these to put rub and buff on stuff because I don't have it on there very long. Okay. And we're going to go ahead and go over the Pearlescent type 2 because they sent me both and we will do both. Okay, this is closed. The other one was not. So, something tells me maybe the other was not sealed. Why was that not sealed? I don't know. Oh, I didn't have any of those in that one either. Okay, so I probably was supposed to have those in it and did not because these were not sealed. So, was it a return? I don't know. Okay, it comes with the same resin tape. The only difference, and I can't see this not being in with the other ones. Which, that sort of, I don't know. That doesn't look real good, does it? Sending me something that's not sealed and then not having the same stuff in it. These are cats. I probably am not going to use these because I've got some that I pulled out of my stash. And I don't really use this stuff. I'll be quite honest with you. Green. We have the pearlescent green. Okay, and we have the pearlescent light green. We have the pearlescent dark purple. We have the pearlescent regular purple. Oh, I can see where this is going. We have the pearlescent pink. Now, I was hoping there would be a pearlescent white and black in this. There's not going to be, I don't think. We have a pearlescent red. A pearlescent blue. Oh, there is a pearlescent white. A pearlescent orange. Why? Why a gray? Why? Okay. I'm happy about the pearlescent black and the pearlescent dark blue, but there is no yellow in this whatsoever. Y'all, take away the gray. Get a yellow. Get a brown. Take away the gray. I don't know what the fantasy is about gray, but gray... nope. Of course, that's just my opinion, but I don't understand putting a gray color in UV resin at all, ever. You can make gray way too easy with black and white. There should never... Oh, wow, yeah. I'm missing a whole lot of stuff, I think. This came with these little things, too. We'll see if any of those are open. At least they're all closed. More finger cots. And maybe they both... Let me see if it says what... No, it doesn't say what's included. It should. But it does not. So I don't know. I don't know what to tell y'all. I don't know, because this was not sealed, if the color type, which is really bad for a review. Come on, Bond Crafter. This is not good for a review video. But I can only be honest and tell you the way it came, and I didn't think anything about it, but then I had to take that little plastic off of the pearlescent one, and that one had that and these in it. So I don't know if they both come with this or not. I can't tell you. Mine didn't. Okay. I normally don't use this either. I'm not a big fan of resin tape, but because they sent it, we're going to use it. I don't want to get this sticky thing on my Band-Aid. So this is going to be a little... Come on. Oh my. Okay, what is going on here? It's not sticking to my popsicle sticks. Oh, this is not good resin tape, y'all. It's real thin. Look, I'm doing a review, and you know I'm going to be honest, okay? It is a very thin, I'm looking for tape to stick it down. But I don't use resin tape, so I use the silicone. I've never had any issue just putting the piece right on the silicone, but since they sent it, we'll use it. Yeah, I don't understand. This tape is not... this is weird. I can tell you right now, I do not like the resin tape. You can get better resin tape off of Amazon. It's very thin, and it's not going to be sticky enough. But I'm just going to do it this way. This is bad. Okay. I'm doing this for y'all. I don't... okay. We're just going to stick... I got a bunch of this stuff. Let me stick it down here first. Okay, I'm making sure it's sticking. These don't really have to be stuck, but I'll stick them anyway. Yes, I bought them this way with the actual... See, I have some copper, and then I have the silver. I did not... well, that's not copper, it's like bronzy. I did not go with the gold because the gold just looked too cheap. It was that bright yellow gold, and I didn't like it. Okay. Now let's do the cross. And we have these little itsy bitsy ones. I made these now. I found those, and then I just put the hook on there. So, you got to make sure, if you've already got the hook on in the front, you need to make sure both of them are turned. The fronts are both up. Okay. I don't really like those. I've got a bunch of them, but I don't like them. I don't know what. Oh, see, this is not even staying on. That's on. Okay, now it's do the hearts. And we'll do this one. And now I'm not going to stress over this. If it leaks, it's going to leak. I'm not going to rush to fix it. If it doesn't stick, and this is not sticking, it's going to be what it's going to be. Oh, there's tape there. Okay, that's the reason why it's not sticking. Okay. Can't do that one then. Let's see, is there room to do this one? Okay, there is. So we'll put these aside for right now. And we will work on those. And I'm going to see if I can't pull it up. And I'm going to pull it over some. Okay, now I'm going to get gloves on. Okay, now I'm going to put a mask on. Now if I can smell it a whole lot, I don't know what this is going to do, but if I smell a lot, I am going to be putting my respirator on. Right now all I've got is the N95. And I do have my glasses on, And I most definitely have gloves. Okay. Now, I want black, but I want black pearl. I definitely don't want gray. I know there was a black. Where was... Okay. I want black in those. Oh, that's thick. Okay. This is really thick. So. Let's see if it levels out. This is pearlescent. But honestly, it looks like black glitter instead of pearlescent because it's got different colors in it. And it is so very thick. And we'll see if it levels out. Wow, it's almost goopy, y'all. We'll see how all this cures. I am getting it off because I don't want it on the side of the... Okay. Huh. Okay. And let's see. Green, light green. Let's go with the regular green. And we're also going to put some white and we're going to swirl it. You see how thick that is? I mean, it's not dropping, y'all. Let's see how long it takes. No, I'm not going to sit here for that long. Okay. Okay. And here is the white. Okay. So, green. Whoa. I think I have too much. I like the green though. I think the green's pretty. And because I like the green, we're going to just... Because I wanted to put white in there too, so... I'm going to take some of the green out. And just put it in the... Oh, that cross is pretty. Okay. That's the green. I've already tried the black. That's the black. This is going to be white. And I made a mess already. Okay. I just thought I'd swirl this. But it basically... Okay. Well, let's see how opaque. See how the dark blue is in the colored. Sometimes their dark blue is like a purple. Oop, you gotta take the cap off. Oop. It's not a dark blue. It's a pretty blue, but it's definitely not a dark blue. Now the Pearlescent is thicker and gummier than the and these are supposed to be opaque. That is definitely not a dark blue. It's pretty blue though. Yeah, I'm mixing Pearlescent with, I want to say, and I'm not even gonna squeeze it out. I'm gonna do this, y'all. That's quite pretty, actually. Okay. Let's go with the pink. I really like the Pearlescent. Can you tell? Okay, let's go with the violet. This is not the Pearlescent. This is the colored. And this is very, very light. Yeah, I don't like that. Yeah, there's too much. It's going off on the side and I don't want it. On the gold. And as that happens, you can do exactly what I'm doing. I've got a wipey in my hand. And I'm removing some of it to get it off the gold. Now, I don't like that color at all. So we're going to try some pink. Oh, we don't have pink in this. We got 2 reds. Oh, that's a pink. Okay. And again, this is just the colored. It is not the pearlescent. And I'm just going to do this because there's already too much in there. No, I don't like that. My favorite so far is and this does have an odor to it, just to let you know. Okay. That's my least favorite. I do not like, they're very translucent. I like the pearlescent better. It's the light green. Okay. I don't like those. Let's go on. Okay. Let's use these pearlescent. Okay, this is the purple pearlescent. My favorite's going to be the pearlescent, y'all, which is sort of unusual for me. Okay. Can you see how thick that is? That is the purple. Okay, this is a dark purple. So let's put some dark purple around the outside of the regular purple. I see a bubble right there. Okay. Oh, wow. Okay. One looks like purple and one looks like pink to me on this. And we'll leave that just like that. Yep, my favorite's the Pearlescent. Okay. Let's go with, yeah, I have to use the, oh. Let's try the red. Let's just see what the red is all about here. I expect the red to be real translucent and ugly, just like the purple. That looks like gray to me. I do not like that purple. And the color, and the color is supposed to be opaque, and the pearlescent is more opaque, so I don't know. Okay. We're going to put it in this. I don't want to mess the heart up. That is the red, and it does look more like a pink. A deep pink, but definitely a pink. Not a red. Okay. Now, do we have a red in the pearlescent? Because these may work great together. We have a pink. We do not have a red in the pearlescent. Yes, we do. Right here. Okay, this is not a true red either, but let's see what happens. Take the top off. That is definitely not a red. That is a pink. Okay. And this is blue. Let's try the blue. This is blue pearlescent. Oh, take the top off. Where is the pearlescent blue? Is that what I just used? let's try the pearlescent pink. You see how that sort of just leveled itself out and went right into that heart? Really like that. Yep, I'm gonna swirl it over. These tools are cool. I hope they come with both sets. And mine just had been opened and used before. But Bound Crafter, you should really check that before you send stuff out, especially for a review video. I don't mind as far as me personally not having it, but I can't tell everyone if it's included or not because I don't know. And I think it will self-level. So let's just leave it alone for a minute and see. Okay, the last one. And I'm not going to use them. Oh, I have to do the mold. So I'll keep 2 colors out for the mold. So we'll use something we haven't used for the mold. How about that? I'm going to use a gray. And I'm going to use There's a pearlescent gray. Yep, there it is. That's what I'm going to use on that one. Okay. Before I turn the lamp on, I will make sure that anything with UV resin is wiped down. Okay. This is a pearlescent gray. I don't know. This might be pretty. Let's see. Yep, I'm going to do a mixture of 3 different ones here. Okay. I'm going to put some black over here. That does not look black to me. Oop. And then I'm going to put some white over here. And then I'm going to use the pearlescent gray over here. Okay. Needs a little bit more white. And a little bit more black. I don't think this is going to cure. But we'll run it for 5 minutes. We won't do the 2 to 3 because I know it's not going to be cured in 2 to 3. Well, I shouldn't say that. I've never used... Oh, that's cool. What if I can leave it? Okay, I really want to... Okay, I really want to set that in. Oh, this doesn't work. Oh, these don't work. That might. I really want to set that swirl in. So that's why I'm doing that It looks almost like Nightmare Before Christmas. The little thing that Jack is very unintentional, but okay. Now I have this charging, and I hope that it's going to work, because it's not green, but five minutes. Okay. And I'm also going to show you something else I got. Oh, I forgot about this. Well, if it cures in there, it most definitely is going to cure in one of the molds, because some of these are thick. Okay. I'm trying to cover that light up a little bit. Okay, I'm going to get these gloves off. Whew. And I took my mask off. Now I have to blow my nose. I am going to get more gloves on before I test those, though. I'm going to go in here and blow my nose real quick. Okay. This is clean gloves. So what do y'all think so far? Have you used this? I'm sure the Bond Crafter UV resin, colored resin's been out for a while. I've not checked to see how many videos have already been done. It doesn't matter to me. So if you've used it, let me know, and let me know what you think about it. They sent me an email and asked if I would like to try it. And of course I said sure, because I would. basically for y'all. I'm not a big UV resin person. I used to be. Yeah, the Pearlescent's got a lot of glitter. Which a lot of you will like. And the reason why I know is I'm having to clean it off and it's not coming off of my... It's everywhere. And the older I get, any product that takes days to clean up, and it does with glitter, it doesn't matter how clean a person you are, you'll find it everywhere for days, sometimes months. I mean, people have found it years later. I just, okay. That ran for 5 minutes. Now they were saying 2 to 3 minutes on one side and 2 to 3 minutes on the other. This is double-sided. So we'll see. I am going to be amazed. I mean, really amazed. If this is not goopy. Oh, wow. Wow. Okay, this is the biggest. This is the last one we did. It's stuck. Ha ha. Okay, let's get it. Is it sticky? Oh my. Okay, Bond Crafter. I like that only because it's just, wow, I cannot believe. And this is what the back looks like. So you can do it either side. Yep, that's a little bit that got on there, but it comes off really easy, so don't sweat it. Okay, that's the first one. I cannot believe it's rock hard. Okay. Oh, that's still sticky. Why is that still sticky in the other? Yeah, that is still sticky. Okay, we will take it off and we will run it another 2 to 3 minutes because, yeah, that's sticky. And maybe it's because it's inside, okay? It couldn't get the back side. That may be what it is. The ones that, like this, That's what it is. Because the other ones are good. Okay. So we'll put it back. Yeah. Because this is good. This is not sticky. But, you know, it cures from both sides. Okay. So if it can cure from both sides, then as thick as that one was, and it was thick, 5 minutes, I'm impressed. I am, and I like the fact that you can mix both the color and the pearlescent. The color is more translucent. The pearlescent is more opaque and thicker. I'm going to look at the book again. I could be remembering it wrong, but I thought they had that totally backwards. So let's see. Let me read the book. Let me get the booklet. I can't get the booklet out of it now. Okay. Let's go with a comparison. Okay. The solid color is rich opaque color. It is not. It is not an opaque color. It is a translucent color. That is an incorrect statement. I want you to know that right up front. It is translucent. The more you put on there, the more opaque it's going to get. But it is definitely still considered a translucent. The pearlescent is an opaque. And it's a pearlized. But you can't see through it. And I'll show it to you in just a minute. The pearl color is very thick. It's not slightly thick. It's thick. It comes out even thicker than glue. The solid color, it is a normal viscosity. They've got fluidity. I don't know. Velocity, I would say, would be a medium velocity, and the solid color one. And with recommended, it could be used for either. I don't even know what that's there for, y'all. It could be used for anything that colored UV resin is used for. Both of them could be. Maybe it's just for suggestions. The resin tape I don't like. It's just cheap resin tape in there. If you're going to use resin tape, go with a better resin tape, the thicker resin tape. It's going to work for you better. And we'll give it... I put it in for another 5 minutes because you cannot cure the back, and I should have thought about that. I should have done that in layers. I don't think it will ever cure because it can't get to the up underneath. Let me go to my YouTube and see if... Thank you, Lynn. On my short, she put everything looks great. I did a short for my booth, to show my booth the other day. And that's what she is referring to. Let's see if we have any questions that I haven't answered. Thank you, Claire. She put on there, love those magnets you did. You have done a fantastic job. And I think that's the only one that I have not, yeah, that's the only one I have not responded to. Okay, that went off. Let's see. Of course. That's both the opaque. Well, you know that black is a little opaque now. Let me look through. No. With the light, it is most definitely a, I wish you could see that. But when you get them, you look through the light, and it's definitely not. That's a pearlescent with the pink, and that's transparent. But where the pearlescent is, it's not. But it's still a little yeah. Okay. That's quite pretty, actually. And it's really pretty. Oh, I wish you could see this with the light. Nope, you still can't see it. My hand's in the way. Nope. All you're seeing is the... Nope. Okay. These I do not like. Oh, it doesn't matter because I got resin all over them anyway. Okay. Yeah, well, so you can get the... That's supposed to be purple. I'm not a fan. And that's supposed to be the opaque. That's the solid color. And it's most definitely not opaque. And that's supposed to be purple. Now the cross, I think, is really pretty. That was a mixture of two different, but the cross is really pretty. That's the Pearlescent. It's not sticky anymore. Yeah, that way you can see it better. And that didn't stay exactly the way it was, but it's pretty cool. At least that way you can see them a little bit. That's pretty. And that's the back side. Ooh, I swear I like the back side better. Look at that. Oh yeah, I like that side better. Okay, and then you have this, which I need to clean up a little bit, but let's see what it looks like on the back. Oh, I like the back side better. Look at that, perfect. Okay, and you can use either side, so the cross looks the same on each side. Ooh. And if somebody asks about the cross, I would add that to something else. It would go inside something else. That's quite pretty right there. And you could dome this with clear UV resin too if you wanted to. Okay. And then these did. Okay, they're not sticky anymore. And yes, I'll wear these. I'll have to clean them up a little bit, but they'll clean up. Oh. Okay, and then the black ones, I will most definitely wear these. And I'll have to clean them up just a little bit. And I may dome these with a little bit of clear UV resin. But I just wanted you to be able to see the colors and the actual resin. Those are cool. Okay. Well, I'm okay. Let's turn that off. I'm pretty pleased with the Bond Crafter UV resin. I'm not a big UV resin fan. I think everybody needs to be really careful when they're working with UV resin. And I did not have this on. Is this not even plugged in? Nope, it was not even plugged in. Not a good thing. It's not showing any VOCs. That's a good thing. Okay. If you want to know what I just turned on, it was the Resineer's air purifier. Okay, so as far as the Bond Crafter colored and pearlescent UV resin, I think they're really cool. And if you're into UV resin, I think you should try it out. I like the colors. I don't know the price of it. They did not send me any of that info. I do not know the price. I do not have any links for it. I will contact Bond Crafter, but they're supposed to be on spring break. So the chances of getting a reply right now are going to be slim to nothing, but I will try. And I will ask them. And when I get it, I will put it in my video. But it came in today, and I wanted to go ahead because I knew that I would forget. And they were so nice to send it, and they sent it out so quickly. I wanted to get it up, and so I got it up the very first day I got it, which I think is pretty cool. Okay, in the comments, let me know what you think of the video, and also what you think of the Bond. I know a lot of y'all love Bond Crafter, so let me know what you think. And I want to show you this now. We're going to go on to something different. We're not going to do it tonight, but I want to show you. I really want to do it tonight, but the video is already an hour and a half, so we're not going to get into it. But one of the viewers, and she's also a members only, Mary, contacted me and told me that Walmart had something. It was on sale. Alumilite is the one that I use, the 2-minute cure polyurethane resin. I also use their Hydrocast pigments with the Mix-A-Mold. I love them. And she emailed me and she said, Beth, Walmart's got the Alumilite pigments, but it also had the Hydrocast. And they were both on sale. So I thought, okay, I'm going to get it. I told her, I said, I ordered it so we can see the difference with this, the Alumilite. The difference that I know right now is that it's not water. It comes with the liquid also, the powder and the liquid. I don't know what the benefit to that would be. And I think it's 3 to 1, which, you know, I don't measure. It's going to be like resin to me. Yeah, it's a 3-to-1 mix ratio. So it does say environmentally friendly, free from any toxic fumes. It is running red for some reason. Now it's showing 6.20 VOCs in here. It's got to be the fumes from the UV. Okay. It says it's environmentally friendly, free from any toxic fumes, and flame resistant. It's customizable. You add pigments or create terrazzo chips. Also, I'm not going to remember who sent me the email. Was it Sharon? Susan? Oh, poo. I'm so sorry. But one of y'all sent me an email yesterday, I believe. Rust-Oleum has chips, Rust-Oleum chips, in a bag that you can buy. And she asked if you could use this with the Eco Pours. And I said, I don't know. Let me go. And so I went and looked. Walmart has it. And I went and looked. And according to their directions on the bag, you apply the Rust-Oleum chips. I think they're paint chips, actually. You apply them onto wet paint. I'm wondering if you couldn't do the same with, like, putting a clear coat of something and then putting those chips down to make it look like a chorizo effect, where you don't have to sand it down and, you know, scrub it and on the mixed mold, and if that wouldn't work. And so I've ordered some of those, and when they come in, we'll try those too. We will go ahead. You've seen me use these. You've seen me use these many times. We will go ahead and open this. And I got the refill kit because the starter kit comes with a mold, a coaster mold. I don't need any more of those. And you got a little bit more powder with this one. And so that's the reason why it is strictly, it doesn't have molds. It is just strictly the mix ratio, 3A, 1B. So you put 3A, this is A, and this is the B. Let's see, measure out 3 scoops of part A, which is a casting compound, to 1 scoop of part B. Mix thoroughly for 1 to 2 minutes or until the mixture is smooth and free of lumps. You then add pigments. Pour immediately into mold until level. To avoid air bubbles, gently tap the sides of the mold after pouring while the material is still in liquid state. Okay, you have to let it set for 1 to 2 hours. Okay, this takes longer to cure. We're going to do this. Why not? Let's just do it, okay? I got a mold here. I want to do another video. We can use this on another video coming up. Mary, this is for you. Thank you for letting me know about this being at Walmart. I think it's really cool when y'all reach out to me and let me know this kind of stuff. I am going to put my mask on, though. I know it's not eco-friendly, but... And this is running, my Resin air purifier is running green again. Okay. 3 scoops. That's going to be too much for that, isn't it? Should I put gloves on? And what we'll probably do is, I won't demold this until the next video. Y'all are going to have to wait. Ha 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 ha. Oh, that sounded hateful, didn't it? Ha 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 ha. Oh, goodness. Well, this is not easy to open. I can't really compare this to mixed mold either. £3.35 is cheaper than mixed mold. Well, it is when it's on sale. My word. I can't get the silly thing open. Okay. I've never had such a problem opening up a package before. Oh, goodness. Oh, my word. Come on. Oh, that's crazy. If I put 3 scoops of that, that's going to be way too much for that. So, okay, that's 1 scoop. Now we'll just do 3. Nope, and I'm not using any gloves. Okay. Let me get another mold out. I'm looking for the gray. Okay. There we go. Wow, that's a bunch. Okay. Oh, nope, not water. Oops, see? Almost made a goof. No water. Okay. Well, that doesn't seem like it should be enough, huh? Oh, that seems awfully thick. I'm going to pour just a little bit more. And I'm also going to put the pigment in now. And I'm using grain. With a little bit of yellow. Because I wanted a little bit more true green, not a blue green. And adding that yellow gets me a true green. Oh my, boy, it colors this good. I may have put too much pigment in here. Okay, this is a little bit better. It still feels really, really thick though. But I'm making sure that there's no lumps. We're trying to anyway. It does mix different than the mixed mold. It feels different too. Oh, that's not good. Okay. Before I lose it all and make a mess. Okay. I think that is too big. Yeah, there's bubbles coming up. Okay. Let me see if I can find one that's not quite as big. Oh, I don't know. Let me try this one. I'm going to try not to get this pigment all over. I did not wear gloves. I just need a little bit. Okay. Oh no. I need a bigger spoon. Okay, that's 3 to 1. I don't know if this will be enough or not. just got that all over my shoe. That looks too thin. Okay, that's better. And I don't really care about the color, as long as that's enough. I don't think it is going to be, but come on. Oh, goodness. Okay. That's what I'm going to do. Okay. It's pretty easy to measure, and then once you do it the first time, you know what the consistency is. Now, I don't know. I gotta find another spot. And I'm running out of room for. Okay, we'll put it over here. Huh. Now, I was not able to, now this is water, so I'm going to see what water does. Can you clean this up with water? It's fun to try something new. And for all of y'all that can't get mixed mold, if this is good, and you can get this, that would be sort of cool. Now my mat is green. Now this was not hard to clean. Let's see if the alcohol and this is still liquidy. I hope I didn't put too much liquid. I thought that I followed directions, but yeah. You know how I am with directions. It tends to backfire on me when I try to follow directions. And it's the same. Cleanup is easy. Mary, have you used yours yet? If you have, let me know what you think in the comments. Okay. Well, there's no reason to keep this box. But that's what the box looks like. Oh. Did you see any of that? That's what the box looks like. Okay, I have a question. Easter magnets with 10-minute cure resin. Okay. I have a question from Ria428. I may be pronouncing it. It's RIE-428. Hi, Beth. Sorry if I missed it, but what did you use to pour? I checked the description but didn't see anything. I always enjoy your videos. I also have my crafts everywhere. LOL. Yeah. If you're a true crafter, you got your crafts everywhere. Okay. What did I use to pour? Are you asking me what the 10-minute cure polyurethane resin was? It is the Alumilite 10-minute cure polyurethane resin. Now, I've also used Let's Resin 10-minute cure polyurethane resin, which is great. And I've also used the Crafter 10-minute cure polyurethane resin, which is great in its own right, but I prefer the Crafter polyurethane resin for things that I'm going to attach, because it's more flexible and it stays softer longer. And now my Resineer's air purifier is turning red again. So that tells me that this Hydrocast is it's below VOC. It's 1.3, but it's still got some VOC. So let's get back to the question. I'm sorry. So if that's what you're asking, what resin I used to pour the magnets with, it was the black. It was the black Alumilite 10-minute cure polyurethane resin. It comes in black. It also comes in a beige color. And it comes in the, what you call the clear, but it comes out looking white, opaque. I hope that answers your question. And the molds I used were from Redesign with Prima frame molds. I used several different molds for that. I'm looking to see if there's any more questions. I like to answer the questions on a video if I can. Please share my video for the Easter magnets. I've only had 313 views. That is horrible. That is so well, it's not horrible. 313 of y'all watched it. Thank you to the 313 that have chose to watch it. Thank you very much. And it could be worse. So, no, the word horrible is not correct, but it's not as good as it normally is. So, if you get the opportunity, please share it and make it get out there better. And, of course, you can do that by liking all the videos, by sharing, by leaving a comment. 313 of y'all watched, but only 34 comments, and some of those comments are mine, and only 54 likes. So please, I know it's hard when you're watching on TV. I know, because I watch on TV too. But if you take your phone while you're watching on TV and then just go to it and do the like and the comment and then continue watching on your TV, that works really well. And that's what I do. Okay, I'm going to end this video. We'll pick up tomorrow. We'll demold this. We'll find out. And then if it works, then we're going to do another project altogether using those two things. I do have a plan. It's not just pure madness. Okay. I don't think it is anyway. Okay, thank you so much. I do want to do a shout out to my members only. It's not showing me who they are anymore. We're down to 18, so I can't do a shout out with names because for some reason, I can't get a list of who y'all are. If you are a members only, this is something that you can do for me. If you are a members only, in the comment, please put I'm a members only. And that way I know. And you should have a little heart out next to your name if you're a members only. And that way I can make a list up. That would be awesome if y'all would do that for me. Okay. Again, hit that thumbs up like button for me. Share if you can. Hype is wonderful. The 3 most important things is like it, comment, and watch it all the way through. I would love for you to subscribe if you haven't. We do have a members only. That is $4.99 a month. Now, if you subscribe, that's free. There's no fee to subscribe to my channel. but there is a members only where there are a few perks out there. It's $4.99 a month. Do not use Apple because Apple seems to think they deserve $2 more a month per person for. Just don't use Apple to sign up. Once you sign up, you can use your iPhone or your Apple products with it, just not to sign up. And we do also have a Facebook. If you go to Facebook and just look under, do a search for Southern Lady Artistic Creations, it will take you straight to there. There's 3 simple questions. You answer them, they automatically approve you. If you do not answer it, they'll automatically decline you. I don't know either or. I know that we have new members, but if you don't answer the questions, I don't know if you don't answer the questions because it's all set up to automatically do that. And if you have a question, please leave it in the comments. I love questions. And if y'all have projects, I'd love to see pictures of them. Some of y'all do send pictures. And if you see a new product out there, just like Mary did, and just like Sharon or Susan, I'm thinking it's Susan maybe, emailed me and sent me pictures and let me know about it. Hey, I'm all for it. I'm on it. That's what we're doing tonight. Thank you, Mary. Alrighty, I'm going to be quiet now and say goodnight and hope y'all have a great day. I hope you were safe from the storms. I hope if you were in an area where the storms were rolling through, that you were safe and unharmed. And I will see you again tomorrow on Thursday. Probably late Thursday night, but I'll see you again Thursday. Thank you so much. Bye-bye.